I I, I totally got up and I thought there was gonna be like an accordion of shit on the back of the toilet because I didn't even try to reposition. Like I felt I was like, oh, that's weird. So I just kept going.
Who cleaned the backside of you off?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Why is it? I got this shirt from the dryer.
I'm just saying, like you said you leaned back into it.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah. No, I think that was yesterday when I was super hungover. That's probably why I missed.
Awesome. Never a dull moment with old Roberto.
Some of it like squeezed between like the two toilet seats. It's nice.
I bet you left that for your wife to clean up, didn't you?
My mom owes me money, so it's get over here.
Yeah. Did it work?
No.
No money, and you had to clean up your shit?
No, I had to go out in the yard and get a stick and like get back in there.
Get back in there. Get back in there. Oh. Oh. Wow.
Yep. It was just like fishing for brown trout in my own toilet.
Yeah.
Except I want trout to go in the pool.
Yeah, that is kind of the opposite. So
Yeah.
what would you call that?
I don't know. It's like
It's not fishing, it's
trolling for sluts.
trolling for sluts. All right.
I have no clue. That's why I usually shit in the back of the toilet. It's so big you can't miss.
I don't think it's any bigger.
Yeah.
It's just it's widescreen versus vertical.
Yeah, and the toilet for whatever. Why toilet's like egg shaped? Why are you trying to make your shit in like an egg shaped hole? Like your ass is round.
I think what that's for is for dribbles when you pee.
You sure? Because like I'm not a very big guy and like all my shit hardly fits in the toilet. So like where do you get a mega big toilet from?
What do you mean it hardly fits in the
Like
toilet?
you gotta like
you
scoot back
fill
and
the-
like tuck your wiener in and then scoot forward so you don't poop on the seat.
How do you sit on a toilet?
Yeah.
Sideways.
I want to see some illustrations here.
Dude, I don't know. Weird.
You know you gotta
guess.
you gotta lift that top one. That's the lid. You have to lift that up first.
Yeah.
And then you sit on the seat.
Yeah. You know, I really like industrial toilets because they're like fucking extra big and stuff. Like you could shove a small child down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I saw a toilet the other day. They were dumping fucking golf balls and shit down it.
I saw that. I've seen that.
Yeah, I need one of those
Yeah.
for experiments.
Yeah. Real cool. Your toilet can get the golf balls down, but those golf balls just plugged your fucking sewer line.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I want to know if like a fucking if you could flush like a gopher down there. Like
I'm sure you could.
if it'll do a bucket full of golf balls, why won't it do like a guinea pig or something?
Isn't it a raccoon? You can fit two of them inside like a 4-inch pipe.
Oh yeah, we talked about this, huh?
Yeah. I don't see why you couldn't get one raccoon to flush.
Where do we get raccoons?
I saw a dead one on the road the other day. Not that that's helpful, but you want a live one?
Yeah, what would I do with the dead one except tie balloons to it and send it
Dude,
to...
I can see a
Heaven.
live raccoon kicking your ass.
I don't know.
Hey, guy, what the fuck? Scratching me, guy. Stop! Get out of here. Get back here.
You guys ever flushed fish down a toilet?
No.
And have them come
Yeah,
back up.
Yeah, have them
Yeah.
come back up. That's
I-
weird.
When I was a kid, it was pretty traumatizing.
Right?
My buddy and I, we got drunk one time and went to Bob's and stole a bunch of their goldfish out front and then took them across the street to Burger King and tried to flush them.
No.
They're monster-sized goldfish, so they wouldn't go down. It was like...
Like the koi fish, the big
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah, I guess that's what they had out front.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you know that monster sound the toilet makes? They're like, and you're like, oh, my ears. And then, like, it won't stop. And then the water starts coming. Like, abort. Get the fuck out of here.
Could you imagine the call from the manager at Burger King? Yeah, can I speak with Bob, please? So there's appears to be a couple of your koi fish in our toilet. Not sure if they swam from your toilet to ours, or not really sure how they got here, but they're here.
Dude, I don't know why, but now that I think about it, that day we were like 14. We spent the whole day fucking around at Burger King. We didn't even eat there. We were just playing in the ball pen and fucking around.
Yeah?
Flushing koi fish. Trying to flush $700 koi fish down the toilet.
I thought they were free. They were outside.
Please take one.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. That's why they had those little bags out there in the water and all that, and then no price tag.
I think that was my impression.
Yeah.
Like, if you leave
I
shit,
feel like you get a lot of shit wrong.
like if you leave shit in your mailbox, it's free for other people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a federal offense.
I don't know. Gotta catch you first.
Yeah. You don't look like you run that fast.
Not anymore.
And when you do run, you trip and fall on shit and fuck your arm up.
Yeah, that's so I don't run now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll come back later.
You know that, do you ever watch Men in Black?
Yeah.
The guy that stuffed that cockroach bug into that, like, suit, that meat suit, so he walked all janky and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I picture you look like when you're running.
Probably nowadays, yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I went from running like a 5-minute mile to, fuck, I can't run like 10 feet.
5-minute mile?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I ran track all through high school.
Really?
Yeah.
You went to high school?
A little bit.
Nice to see you made something of yourself.
Well, I guess it was more like junior high and then 10th grade.
And then
high
I
school.
discovered drugs.
Yeah, drugs are good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What drug did you discover first?
Fuck, I don't know. All of
Probably
them.
like Drano.
Ajax.
I think it was more like Ebola drugs. You just grab some and eat it.
Is eating drugs a common thing?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you could eat meth.
Can you?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I'm not really a meth guy.
Oh. You probably think cocaine just comes in like a powder all the time then too, huh?
Yeah, you just grab the stick that it grows on and just shake it into a bag, right?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. No, it comes in a big old hard rock. You gotta crush it.
It comes in a hard rock.
Yeah, it's like cement.
Yeah.
You guys never had like cement nose in the morning? After you do coke all night, you cement nose. You fucking feels like you've been snorting the fucking
The dust from doing
you feel
mixing
like-
your own concrete.
Yeah, you feel like you've been doing construction. You're like, yeah, I was working hard last night.
Your nose is like, I was, motherfucker. I don't know about you. Wow.
You guys never had that
No.
happen then?
No.
Never.
Oh.
Sorry.
You should try it. Drugs are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. In just for Jay, we better do a public service announcement really quick on how drugs are bad. Straight Garbage Podcast does not endorse or promote the use, sale, or consumption of any kind of drugs other than weed, shrooms, cocaine, meth, heroin,
Flocka.
flocka. All right, that was a really shitty service announcement.
It didn't really sound like Jay either.
It wasn't supposed to sound
Oh,
like Jay.
oh.
It was, because he always has to throw out that
Yeah.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, people. The suicide hotline number is.
Dude, your neighbor's got a sweet mower.
Yeah, it's real nice of him to pick right now to fucking start running it.
Yeah.
He's probably out there with no shirt on again.
Where?
Just back and to the left.
Oh. All right.
That was a JFK reference. No?
Jesus.
Do you guys not know your history?
That's too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
I watch Drunk History sometimes.
Can I say anything about Abraham Lincoln? How far back do we got to go? Adam and Eve?
Yeah. Make all those jokes you want.
Yeah. I know you were such a patriot.
Yeah. That's the word you can use.
I think we're going to call you Ronnie from now on.
I think it's Ricky. I think Ricky
Ronnie.
is what everybody thinks my
Nope.
name is.
Ricky.
We're not going to be like everyone else. You're Ronnie. You're Ronnie when you're here. You can be Ricky at work.
I'll be Ronnie.
You don't want to be Ricky anywhere because we all talked, and we've never met an intelligent Ricky. Just girls that want to be dudes and fucking morons.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which one do you want to be?
Well, you guys,
Which Ricky do you want to be?
Well, I do get 75% of my paycheck from the state, so
That's nice.
I guess I'm a moron.
Is that tax free?
It's gonna be.
How are you going to do that?
I'm just not
Write
gonna
yourself
file.
off?
Well, I'm claiming exempt. I'm just not gonna file this year.
Oh.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You just let your mom claim you then?
I think the state's still claiming me. My mom gave me up a long time ago.
No, that's because he has a touch of the downs.
Oh,
But like
we
the
talked
opposite.
about this.
But the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like a touch of the normal person.
Just a little bit.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that make
It's
me
like
have a touch of?
95% down. Huh?
What do I have a touch of then?
Like serial killer?
All
You've
right.
been touched by a serial killer
Yeah.
in your butthole.
Yep.
Nice. How was it?
It hurt.
Yeah. Just the first time or every time?
I don't know.
Wow, show's going off the rails.
You gonna hit that intro button or?
I guess we better, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs
No, me
on
neither.
my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, babe, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man. It smells like a butthole, dude.
Welcome to the show with four gay dudes who pick up trash and talk about their feelings. Ranked number 883 out of 884 on a very specific, narrowed down list of podcasts that specifically talk about garbage. I lost it. I can't even fucking read my shit. The one, the only Straight Garbage Podcast. My name is Josh, and I'll be your host for the next hour or so. To my right is Cory.
Hey.
A little boy, a few words, but when he does talk, it's all lies. Lies, lies, lies. Sitting across from me, we have Robert, the man, the myth, the quitter.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Jerry.
I'm actually Jerry's kid.
Yeah. Who the fuck invited this guy anyway?
I don't know. It wasn't me. I told you not to.
Actually, I think it was me. Fuck.
I've been showing up every day all week.
Yeah. He's like walk around outside, like looking in, like,
Just
are they
pacing
doing
up and
one?
down the road.
Are they doing a podcast?
What are we doing today, guys? Huh?
Right.
What are we doing?
Keep hoping to catch Josh mowing his yard, but he never fucking mows his yard. You want me to go get my mower and I'll help you? Tag team this shit.
Ooh, yeah. My mower.
I can see you bringing over like a driving lawnmower to try and mow my little front yard. You're like, burr, reverse, burr, forward, burr, reverse, burr.
No, I wish I had a mower that nice. My mower will run on ether for a solid minute, though.
Oh yeah?
I've done it.
Why?
It won't die. It just won't die. It quit running on me, I think it was last year, and I had like 25 feet of yard left, and thought I was out of gas. Wasn't out of gas, so I grabbed the can of ether. It started, died, so I just ethered it the rest of the yard. And
You just you have your firstborn sit on top of there and spray it, and you just hope he falls off so you can run him over.
Jesus.
get out of my head.
Oh my
But no,
god. I
it-
think you guys are gonna bang after this episode.
But the neighbor came over. Like, do I need to call the fire department? And it was a white cloud of smoke. And it's not the first time I've seen a garden hose come over the fence or a neighbor come over, worried about something being on fire with that mower. But it will not die.
Are you like the trailer park guy
I
in the
am.
neighborhood of
I
people that are
am.
As a matter of fact,
You have to understand. I grew up in a town of 600 people. Coming here was, this is the big city for me. And between little town and here, I lived in trailer parks, strictly trailer parks.
Right.
So, yeah, I am that neighbor. I am that neighbor.
When are you gonna reside your house to look like a trailer?
It's doing it on its own.
What how many vehicles do you have on blocks in front of your house?
Actually, 0 right now.
You are not even living up to your name then.
No, but if you
need to fucking.
you should see
You-
behind the house in the shop where my wife makes me keep all my treasures, though.
Yeah, treasures.
Treasures.
Nice.
Yeah, I check the garbage every Monday morning to make sure she doesn't throw anything good away.
Digging through each bag.
Oh yeah, I've caught.
You're
her
the
a few
guy
times.
that
I've
whose
caught her a few
garbage goes
times.
into the canned bag, but then whenever we pick it up, it's all spread apart and empty.
Exactly. Because, I
Right.
mean, you guys are getting the bags, but
These
I-
bananas are
making
still
sure.
good.
Make banana bread out of these.
Yeah.
no, my wife keeps the bananas to make banana bread, but now our freezer's so full of old rotten bananas that we can't get anything else in there.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, she keeps bananas. I keep treasures. It's very different,
Yeah.
I think.
Are you a treasure guy, Robert?
No, not really. Like, I used to collect car parts and shit, but then
Where'd they all go?
in the garbage. I'm like, fuck, I haven't used this for like a year and a half, so I just throw it away. Or give it to my neighbor. He's the treasure guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want this old $100 welder that just like spits and sputters? Hell yeah, I could fix that. I'm like, you're an idiot. Because like he already has a Lincoln welder. I'm like, what the fuck would you want with his eBay piece of shit?
Dude, he probably does have it fixed and like, God, has it jerry rigged? He's running like 40 thousandth wire and like doing structural welding with it. You're like, fuck, seriously?
Yeah, he would have something like that going on somehow. Dude, he had a fucking, like a propane powered generator. I was like, what the fuck? Like, since when is that a thing?
Right.
Like, I didn't know that was ever even a thing. Like, who has propane but not fuel? Like, you can get fuel from any hooker.
Hooker?
I saw an
okay.
old military pickup thing that was run on propane.
Yeah, you
That
get
was kinda cool.
propane kits are
I've
pretty
seen those,
common.
but it was
but, yeah.
just weird. 'Cause he drove it in the parking lot, and it's kind of different.
Need to do it on natural gas. That way, if you ever run out, you just drill down in the ground,
in
just
it?
stuff the cylinder in the ground,
Oh.
and just.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can
That's-
fill it that way.
I think that's exactly how it works.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of natural gas, so where they do all the garbage shit over there where I'm living at now, I totally forgot about this. They have all these methane pipes running out of the fucking landfill, and they collect the methane from it. And I was like, I've
Really?
never seen that anywhere. And so, like, you know how it smells all weird when you go to, like, the Soton dump or whatever, landfill?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it doesn't smell like that over there.
Huh.
They fucking capture the methane. I was like, holy shit.
I love how we're gonna capture that. Do you know we have like so much of an overabundance of natural gas that like everything's capped off. Like we can't. We could totally be fueled on natural gas for like fucking ever, but
Yeah, something like 90% of our natural gas wells are capped right now.
Huh.
Because
Really?
if they were to open them all up, they really can charge for it.
Huh.
There's such an abundance of it.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, you were telling me that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That must be why they have the old turd burner over there in North Lewiston. Fucking just.
Turd burner.
Yeah, you haven't seen that? You
It's
drive
the
behind to the recycling place.
Water
and then,
treatment plant.
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about,
yeah, if you go over there in the nighttime, they got like fucking 10 feet flames shooting out of the ground.
Nice.
Fucking just turd burner over there.
That's where the big homeless camp is in the winter. Not that I've been there.
Dude, you were probably the leader of that for a while.
No.
Okay.
Your
Your wife's like, God damn it, are you going to hang out with your homeless friends again? Why don't you can't find some normal people?
Yeah, it's never gonna.
Probably why you were able to come here. Like,
No, I'm
seriously,
at work.
like
I
legit.
am at work right now. Remember?
Yeah.
Emergency garbage stuff.
What else do you lie to her about?
Everything.
Man, we're like the opposite. I purposely tell my wife shit to piss her off.
No, my wife still doesn't know I'm a garbage man. It's only been 2 months.
What do you mean she doesn't know you're a garbage man?
Well, not getting
What do you-
paid for it. I mean, she knows I'm digging through dumpsters and stuff, but she doesn't realize that's where the paycheck's coming from. She just thinks it's the state assistance I get every month.
How do you fool her like this? Like, I thought it was just easier to be honest and like get an ass whooping every once in a while, but you're just like she thinks you just dig through the trash like a bum and you get paid for it.
If ever he gets busted, he's just like, sorry, babe, I'm retarded.
It's been working for over 10 years. So I'm sorry, I'm retarded. Like, I know. She gets me a chocolate milk and sit down and watch cartoons.
Oh, fuck.
I think they're gonna make a movie out of your life or something. Like,
They did. It was called
Forrest Gump.
I just gotta get me that shrimp boat. Still looking. I bet I'll find one at the transfer station one
Right.
day.
I can see you just out on the river here trying to get shrimp. Like, you fucking idiot.
I have seen people dump off boats up there, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would like a boat.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get it on the water.
You
But
wanna
there's
bet?
boats out there.
yeah,
Flex seal.
Yeah,
Flex seal.
yeah. Yeah. And a screen door.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be good.
it's got that old mower motor.
Yeah.
It won't die.
Probably run on that clean water out there too. Half ether, half water. It'll go.
There we go.
If it does catch fire, it's already in the water. What you drinking there, Cory?
Did you guys see that picture of that dude here locally that like changed the thermostat in his fucking Yukon or some shit, and then he drove it into the river, like down the boat dock, like engine first, so he could try to fill up the radiator.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, just here recently.
I don't have a Yukon.
Did it work?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he
Did he lose it?
He like drove it in there and then it like wouldn't start or something like that.
Imagine
I
that.
wonder why.
Probably didn't have any water in it.
Maybe I could find it.
Jeez.
He's sitting there with like an empty cup and an empty water bottle in his truck, like, if there was only some way to get this river water into my radiator.
Dude, he probably like started by like going out there and trying to like suck up a mouthful of water.
Or like cupping it with his hands and like you get all the way to the, he'd like walk all the way up the boat ramp with a handful of water.
Slipping and
And
sliding
by the
the
time
whole
he get
way.
there, it was like, dribble.
Trying not to spill his beer the entire time.
Right.
Well, and I think the worst part is probably that like it looked like it was the boat dock up by the confluence, like just down from the water place. So if he was on the other side of the river, then he would have been right there where that fucking gas station is, and he like fucking free water cup.
Ah, make some out of leaves or some shit.
Just shit in it.
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever see the car show? There a couple years ago, there was a car show over in Clarkston, and they had a couple cars there that were just beaters, and they ran them full throttle with no oil in them until they blew up.
Yes.
It was pretty cool. Didn't make it very long,
Yeah.
like a minute and a half.
They should have used that
Trashed.
prolong shit.
Yeah, what's that?
Some sort of additive you could put in with your oil and then drain your oil and then it would just like run for hours.
Really?
I wonder if that's what
It's one of those old infomercials.
Yeah, yeah.
They done some. It looked like bar oil in the lawnmower, and they quit smoking.
Yeah?
It sounds a lot different, but it quit smoking.
All right.
He's pretty proud of
I'm
this
proud of
lawnmower, isn't he?
Had it for 10 years. It's never been stored inside. It's sat through 10 winters now. I mean, it's a pile of shit. I can't kill it. I hate the damn thing, but I can't kill it. It's like a kid.
You have to kill it before your wife will let you get a new one?
Well, no, I won't let her get a new one until this one dies because it still works.
The kid.
Look at you putting your foot down.
Yeah. It was the cheapest. It was the cheapest mower we could afford, or not afford. First cheapest mower we could find when we got married and living in a rental house. Like, okay, we'll buy a cheap one. I'm not gonna buy a nice mower for a rental house. Okay, yeah, whatever. Like when this one craps out, we'll buy a nice mower. Won't die. It lives in the yard all winter. It gets rained on all spring. never. Well, no, I have put oil in it because it shuts off once it's out of oil. It won't die. I can't kill it.
Usually what I do is I go to the health food store and just get a vegan. Just trap myself a vegan and
There you go. That's a good idea.
yeah, if you go camp out at Vig's, you can get a hot one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with a vegan?
To mow the grass.
Instead of
to
to
eat the
go.
grass.
Oh. Sorry. Must be this head cold.
No, that's COVID.
Can you smell or taste anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably got COVID
Me
since
too.
fucking Jay and I were both here.
Yeah. And all the kids are sick and
COVID.
Sounds like my kid's sick too. Pretty awesome.
Find out here in a week or two and you see him again.
Yeah.
Parent of the year, Cory.
What did I do?
What don't you do, bro? Or what do you do?
I guess that's true. Sit here and do this.
Right?
You should let me borrow your kids.
Okay, what for?
I don't know. I'll find out.
No one should ever let Robert borrow their
Dude,
kids.
so the new guy that trained me, he's like, all right, I'll trust you with my route now, but fucking I'm never letting you watch my kids. You sound like we have trust issues already. We've known each other like a week.
It's weird how everyone just picks up on that with you real quick.
Dude, I don't. You're fucking idiots, man. I'm the most trustworthy guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would never feed your kid.
My cock. You forgot to finish.
Oh,
My cock.
yeah.
I
yeah.
would never feed your kids my cock.
Yeah, that either.
Jeez. Where are we going with this show?
As Jay would say, off the rails. Oh my
Well,
God, we're not even recording.
Cool.
Probably good.
Speaking of kids, and then he keeps talking about his lawnmower. So I saw this thing the other day, and this dude was like mowing his lawn, and he lived in a fucking trailer, but he had like a $10,000 mower. And then he said he like made his kid go inside, and then he was like trying to like push the little kid's house thing, and he like thought it was weird that the mower wouldn't push it, and then like he accidentally ran over his kid.
What?
Yeah,
Shit.
I was like all sad as fuck when I found out the kid didn't die.
What? He tried pushing like a kid in a stroller with his mower?
No, the kid like came back outside and like got in a little plastic playhouse thing and was like hiding from his dad. His dad was just gonna like push it with the mower, but fucking the kid was in there and just fucking ran his kid over. Just and then like he's like, "Fuck, the mower almost died." And then he's like, "Oh shit."
Josh, if it's a riding lawnmower, you can shut the blade off. So I'm assuming the blade wasn't going.
No, it fucked up his arms. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it like fucking
shit.
broke both of his arms and skinned him and shit. And yeah, and then
Dang.
he said he don't push shit with the mower anymore. It's like, yeah,
Do you
fuck-
think?
you gotta
No
fucking,
shit.
you gotta drag your kid behind you with a rope so you know where he's at.
Good Lord. How was this not you? Was this you?
This
But
was
like your nephew?
Uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, I don't even know if I have an uncle. But if I did, he'd be a badass.
So your uncle did this to you?
Sure. No, these
I
guys
think
are.
this head cold medication's kicking in. I feel like fucking foggy and dumb.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that nice?
Do I look dumb?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You gonna do that thing I told you about? Trying to have sex on cold medication? You feel like a porn star?
Because you can go forever?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, pussy. Go try to masturbate. You'll be in there like fucking sweating so bad. You fucking fall off the toilet seat. Oh, shit.
Legs go to sleep.
Do I look like the guy that likes to get a good workout in?
Sometimes.
No?
When I first started working here, I thought you worked out, but I don't know what you were working.
Look, a 3 and dump, man. Don't even break a sweat.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
You go out there in your chicken coop and masturbate. That might get your rocks off.
Why the chicken coop?
I'd fucking go out there in your little paint shed then. Think about fucking...
I'm gonna do it under the table here. You're not gonna know it. Corey will.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'll have his pants off.
No. Excuse you.
Thanks. COVID's coming back. I'm
Is
going to have
it?
to take another week off of work and get paid.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. No, they only pay you for 80 hours, so it's kind of sad.
Have you been off 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Today's exactly 2 weeks. Yeah. So today's my last paid day off. It's shitty.
That is shitty.
I wonder what they do, like, if I just get tested and I'm positive again. Go to Walmart.
Get your walking papers.
Huh? Oh.
Pack sand, bitch.
Well, it's Washington, so I would get paid just... No, never mind. They just ended that, so I wouldn't get paid as much for unenjoyment.
We never got to hear your ghost story last week.
What ghost story?
The ghost in your apartment.
Oh, yeah. When I fucking,
Yeah.
woke up, 3 different times, and I thought there was somebody was watching me.
Right?
The weirdest fucking thing.
It was me.
Well, the weird thing was, I was like, what really creeped me out was it was like hot as fuck, so I just left the door or the windows open. You're masturbating?
That's like my masturbating ghost voice.
Oh. That's a noise
Then there's 5 seconds of just silence, and then
Yeah, so now I do that thing every time I go to bed where you shut off the light and fucking run down the hallway and slam the door.
ghost is already sitting on the edge of your bed. What a fucking idiot!
Yeah.
I'm already here.
Yeah, and I leave the bright light on and shit. Fuck. I don't even turn it off in the morning when I leave because I'm scared.
Yeah, you're gonna stay there?
Yeah. There's no violence there except ghosts.
All right. What if the ghost wants to have sex and is kind of good looking?
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I'm the giver.
I'm sure he'll let you switch.
Oh. I don't think that's how jail works. But. So did you guys know that at one time Albania had a leader that was afraid of the end of the world, nukes and shit? So there's was it 700,000 underground fucking bunkers there?
Holy
Really?
shit.
Nice.
Just fucking random ass bunkers all over the place.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are they nice bunkers or just
I think they're just plain Jane fucking people could go here to survive a nuclear thing. Just empty and whatnot. But I guess if you want to be homeless, it sounds like Albania is the place to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I might look into that.
Yeah, that seems pretty awesome.
Yeah, I could sell my firstborn, then my left nut, and have enough money to move.
I think they're giving $45,000 for a nut.
I think you're right.
They bumped it up.
Fuck that shit.
I know
Why?
there a while ago.
Seriously? I'm about to get 90 grand.
You already-
I'll have this weird looking empty sack.
No, I heard they put steel clackers in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So when you walk
Just
in,
a prosthetic.
I'll just take I'll just make my own.
Put a dog squeaky toy in there or something.
Actually, how refreshing it'd be not to have balls?
Whew.
Dude, how many times you catch you're just pushing your hand down your pants to fucking adjust the bitches because they're stuck to this leg, stuck to that leg, fucking somehow twisted around, just
Hit a bump in the truck and sit on one.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You
They're fucking inconvenient.
You know what I'd
So
rather...
were you car sick the other day, or did you sit on a nut when you threw up?
Yes.
Were you this or that? Yes.
You know what I'd rather have than fucking clackers for nuts?
What's that?
Fucking the dog the squeaker and a fucking dog toy. That way every time you blow your load.
Need that that chicken thing I have. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
Where you squeeze it and it's all.
Every time you blow.
Or
be
just
great.
like squeak, 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 squeak. Whoa. Easy phone. Sorry.
Are you sorry?
I don't know. I don't know. Have you done anything for the show lately, Corey?
Psych
Yeah.
him show up.
Yeah. Okay, Jay Jr. Speaking of, where is that cousin fucker?
Finding more cousins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nevada?
Hitting the Nevada cousins?
Yeah.
Wait, he has COVID and he's just like traveling around.
I guess.
I mean,
Well, he should be past his. He was already past his quarantine date.
you sure?
That's what he
I
said.
was like, when he was on the last podcast, I think he was at the 14-day mark. So
No. I went to work with it for a week, and then, so I don't know. I guess I could have gone to work all this week, but fuck those guys.
that's
right. Yeah.
I'm getting my 80 hours.
Dude, man, I'm fucking tired. I took a cold medicine right before we started this, and then with a couple of drinks, man, it was just like, what's up, guys?
Do some cocaine.
I don't have cocaine.
Just do a
Oh.
little toot.
Yeah.
Just do what?
Just do a little toot.
If you don't want
A
the
toot?
Yeah, that's what they call it, I think. That's what the cool kids call it.
A
Oh.
toot?
A toot.
Yeah, can I get a toot of cocaine?
You can probably get a little toot of cocaine.
Yeah, I think you're wrong there, guy.
I feel like that's how you get shot. Or they make you boof the cocaine. Like you're getting fucked. I don't know how many times I tried to like convince somebody to fucking boof cocaine and like, no.
Would you? Are you talking about like putting cocaine on someone's butthole and having them fart, and then just
I'm pretty sure that's-
sit right above it, so when
That
they're
was-
like,
That was-
I'm pretty sure that's how you like get antiqued by a hooker with cocaine.
yeah,
Yeah.
it can't be antiquing though. It's got to
Are you
be.
sure?
That's what was going through my
Well,
mind. when he said
antiquing's
toot.
where you like throw shit in people's face and make them look like an antique.
Yeah. Just do that with cocaine. I mean, that'd be expensive since it's like $100 a gram, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have cocaine, so probably not gonna do that.
Do you have money?
I would have a better chance of having cocaine than money, and I don't have cocaine.
Oh. Well,
I don't have money.
whatever.
In case you didn't get that.
I know you have money.
Look, you're looking at all my money right here on this fucking table.
You know how many times I come over here and watch you like pull out a handful of cash out of your safe?
Once.
Yeah, like that was on Tuesday.
I don't know.
I was trying
There's-
to Rockefeller you guys.
No.
You guys were all dazzled by my $238.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. We can do a cheaper drug like heroin's pretty cheap.
Is it?
Fuck yeah, it is. Why do you think they're
I
all
don't
like
know.
homeless and they don't fucking? They're all high as shit.
The homeless are high as shit because they have heroin.
Yeah.
But isn't that the free state pretend shit to get off something else?
I think you're thinking of methadone.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't
Not
know
really.
what methadone is, but
I'm not really up to date on my
there was that
drugs.
Kid Rock's on about methadone clinics, and sounds like it's state
Yeah,
run.
it's well, it's like they go from like hydros to like, cause pills are expensive, like $10 a pop sometimes, and then you got a heroin, and it's like you could die off $10 of heroin because they fucking crank it up with fentanyl. So then you're getting a real good deal from the Mexicans.
Everything's cheaper in Mexico.
Right? Hey, you know, maybe we'll get some new listeners like the DEA from this show.
That's fine.
Nice.
That's a pretty big
So,
agency.
If I capture one of those fuckers, I'm gonna make him take a
to
bunch
the
of drugs
to
in
the
his
DEA
ass.
agents listening to this episode, please like and subscribe. Go to our Facebook
Share
page.
this shit.
Yeah, go to Spotify. Go to Apple Podcasts. Go to Amazon.
Yeah, share this on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Leave us a 5-star review. Send us like coded messages so we try and meet up for a drug dealer where you can bust us. I don't. The retarded like. I don't know whether I'm trying to like 2-finger a G or like.
That kind of looks like what the doctor used to do when they'd like test your prostate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like jump around and shit, and then.
How often you get your prostate tested?
I've never had that happen actually. So
Yeah.
my buddy's dad, he got it done, and he was like freaking out about it. So I guess they put him to sleep so they could shove their thing in his ass.
It's supposed to be fingers, another thing.
Oh. I don't know. I never had it done before. But we made fun of him.
Are
We're
you
like-
sure? I thought your uncle did back in the day.
No,
No.
no. I don't even
Who
know.
were we talking about earlier? Checking your prostate.
Your brother.
My brother.
I can see it. I
That
can see
seems
that.
more of a lately thing. No wonder you guys had that awkward, like, making eye contact at Winco thing.
Yeah, we both got stuck in the little cart thing, and
Right? You're like, why does he look familiar? And then you're like, oh, yeah.
when we were leaving Winco, and I figured out that it was your brother, I was telling Ashley about how that one time when he lost his keys at your house and then like fucking walked all the way. And then you
Right.
made him just leave.
I didn't make him leave. It's just, he left.
Well, didn't he leave and then he walked back?
He walked all the way to my house.
And then you're like,
to get
fuck,
his
we
key."
already looked for your keys. Get the fuck out of here.
No. I was super cool. He was like, I'm here for my fucking property. And I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. We looked for your keys and couldn't find them. He's like, well, did you check your backyard? And I was like, go ahead. So I shut the door on him. So he had to climb the fence to get in my backyard. But I even walked upstairs. So, like, this whole... I don't want to go through all this again. Basically, we were wrestling in my pool. I dislocated my knee. I got drunk. I got mouthy. Yelled at him about his job. And then, for some reason, he thought I pushed him, but he was the one that pushed me first. I got a hole in my wall, a broken picture frame, and a black eye. And I wouldn't fight him with my dislocated knee because, let's be honest, that fucking hurts. Anyway, so he left my house. We couldn't find his keys. And I'm in bed. We're all in bed. And my doorbell rings at 2-something in the morning. Like, what the fuck?
You
And I
need
go
to
down
order
there.
pizza. At
Right.
This point, yeah.
Yeah. So I go downstairs and open the door, and it's him, just fucking pissed off as ever. I'm here for my fucking property. Like, Jesus, dude. So anyways, I even went up, I hobbled upstairs, and I turned on the lights to the backyard for him even, and then went back to bed. So
where'd
then
you-
he had to walk all the way back home.
Where did you hide his keys?
My kid actually found him under the couch. Dude, I love my brother. Always leaves his wallet and keys at my house. He always gets drunk and then he puts his shit down and then forgets to take it home. We had his wallet on the counter one of the last times he was over, so I took a little piece of paper and I wrote "Smile if you like sucking cock" on it and put it in his wallet. So when he opened it up, that's what he saw. And the next day, he texted me. He's like, "I'm laughing my ass off right now." I know you are. When you find something like that, you can't help but
Right.
smile. So it was lose-lose for him for sure.
All his credit cards are gone, cash is gone. But hey, smile like sucking cock.
Uh-oh.
You Serious?
Huh?
You serious?
Red Bull. What do you want me to do?
Huh?
I drank a Red Bull. What do you want me to do?
Why does a Red Bull make you crap?
Okay. I think Robert makes me nervous.
Like what?
You've been super quiet.
I know.
I mean, like you trained me for what 6-7 months, and you never shut up in
I
the
know.
truck. Do you know how great Cory is? Sit in a truck with him for 6 months. He'll tell you.
Oh my god.
That was a good one.
That
was a good one.
Fuck.
You know, this was my first Thursday all by myself, and
How bad you fuck it up?
you know, I high-fived a mirror with my fire extinguisher.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you fucking break it?
No, I was going about half a mile an hour.
Was that
that
first-
Ford,
yeah,
Ford sitting
fuck
in the
that guy.
alley. Yeah, fuck those alley people.
Alley people.
People of the alley.
Yeah, fucking alley people, and their untrimmed bushes, and
Trucks parked in
Whoa.
the middle of it.
What's with your...
I fucking hate alley.
What do you have
people.
against untrimmed bushes?
Well, alley people's untrimmed bushes. I've seen homeless camps with more manicured bushes than alley people.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All right.
just saying. Spent a lot of time in homeless camps. For just visiting, never living, just visiting.
Yeah.
They're pretty neat. Have you ever been to one?
No.
You should. They're down.
No.
Okay, I won't tell you where all the good ones are in town.
I learned.
I'm not exactly a people person, let alone a homeless people person.
You'd get along great with the homeless people because they're not that friendly either. They just keep to themselves and just don't dig through their shit too much.
Yeah.
Unless you got stuff to trade.
Dude, this sounds way too legit to be a fucking elaborate lie from you.
Who said I was lying? Homeless people are interesting people.
Yeah?
Yeah, hobos and vagabonds, transients, they're all pretty cool people. We need more train system, like rail systems, because the hobos are the most interesting because they travel the whole country, you know. I see
Have
a
you
lot of
ever
stuff.
put a homeless person on the train tracks and tried to flatten them like a penny?
No.
No?
What's everybody looking at me for?
That sounds like a
Robert,
quote.
what did
Right.
you put on the train tracks?
Never put a homo person on the train
I
tracks.
put a lot of alley people in the train tracks.
I could see Robert making like a train derailer thing and
Nice.
putting it on train tracks.
That'd be cool.
Would it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be too hard. I mean,
Dude, so my
Yeah.
brother,
Tell me about this, Cory.
Actually, it'd be harder than you think.
you think?
Yeah, I've been almost hit by a train twice,
Yeah.
and
God, you fucking retard.
I know, right? And literally, all you gotta do is just step to one side of the track, right? But twice. And
Tell me you did the squirrel thing. You're like, left, right, left, right.
One time we had a backhoe across the tracks digging a hole in the engine.
Like the equipment or
Yeah,
like
yes,
one of the
the-
homeless ladies.
There wasn't any homeless people up that far. It was too cold up that far up the river.
Yeah.
But so the engineer tells us, "Oh no, that track's been abandoned for years." Like, bullshit, we smashed pennies last week on it. Like, no, go dig that pole hole in, get that pole set, this and that. And, all right, man. So we walked the backhoe through a tunnel,
Oh shit.
up the tracks, got it sideways in the tracks. We're digging a hole, and one of the guys I was working with, he puts his ear to the tracks, like, "We're good. There's nothing coming." And within 5 minutes, here comes a fucking train.
Oh,
and we
shit.
got the backhoe across the tracks.
Oh my gosh.
And luckily, this part of the tracks it's shitty. I guess it's like a 5-10 mile an hour speed limit. So he saw us in plenty of time. But the engineer that gets out, he's like 6'7", 350, solid muscle.
Tell me, it was like, what the fuck?
That's exactly what he said. "What the fuck are you guys doing? Are you trying to get yourselves killed? Are you guys fucking stupid?" Like, "Whoa, man, here's the engineer's business card."
Like,
Give
hey,
him a
Mitch
call."
takes offense to that shit.
Huh?
Everyone points at you.
Oh yeah, well I'm in charge of the crew, so of course it's my fucking fault. But that's one of the kids I'm working with. He's standing up on the bank with a PV, like a can't hook PV, like we spin logs with. That's the one tool he had. He had it kind of held up in case a guy tries strangling me or something. And then the second time, we were downtown, there by the Tribune building, and we got the clarity, like, oh yeah, there's no trains today. And it's me and the owner of the company on the train tracks. And here comes a fucking train after we got the clearance to be on the tracks. There's no trains coming. We got wire about 5 feet off the ground as the train's coming. But once again, in town they're going slow. But twice I've almost been hit by a train.
Jesus.
Yeah. Nice.
And that's why the state pays 75% of my paycheck.
Right.
Because I can't just step left. I wish those were jokes. Twice.
Tell me you're the guy that like stands in the middle of the tracks, turns around, pulls his pants down.
You know, the second time I thought about it because who almost gets hit twice? I mean, it's like, the first time was embarrassing. The second time, come on, I deserve it.
Ram this ass, you
I
train.
deserve it.
Sean must get like a kickback for hiring disabled people or something.
Right?
'cause-
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
He's got
75%. I can show you my pay stub.
You're just free labor for it. You're never getting fired.
Well, they're not going to fire me, and I'm making they're paying me $2.50 an hour.
Exactly. That's what happened with what's his face, Taylor, fucking Hobbleskin or whatever.
Right.
I got a feeling that wasn't his name.
Man, I drove past his house. Is he stealing cans or what? Because
He's got 3 of them.
Yeah, but all together he's got like 9 fucking cans in front of his.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you work for the company.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he still put his shit out all late?
I haven't been on that route. I don't know.
Oh.
Excuse me.
I remember Mike was all bitching about it, and then
Yeah.
we were all like, fucking do your route different. That's what I did. I'd pick his shit up in the morning, and he'd text me and like, hey, will you come back? Fuck
Nope.
you, dude. Then he actually started like putting Mountain Dew out there and shit, and I was like, okay. Maybe.
Oh, shit. I
Maybe
got
I'll
so
go back.
excited
Yeah, but if
yesterday.
they're late, there's no Mountain Dew.
I got so excited yesterday. There's a 6-pack of bottles. If I didn't know, Coors Light, Bud Light, or something on a can. Like, oh, fuck
On the
yeah,
recycling
fuck
can,
yeah.
I saw that.
And I creeping by, I'm like, oh, the caps are all off. Fucker. I was gonna get drunk on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. I mean, I'd feel guilty.
Do you only get 25% in trouble if you get caught?
Oh yeah, yeah. Then I get talked to, get a chocolate milk, and I sit down and watch cartoons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man,
It's a
guy's-
good program.
This guy's got life figured out. His
Yeah.
wife yells at him, and he's
Tell
like,
me the boss brings your wife in.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure my wife's talked to the boss because I do yard waste 4 days a week and garbage just once because she knows I'm a treasure hunter.
There's no treasure you want to hunt in any of these residential
Not the residential.
cans.
Well, not in the residential cans, but once you get to the transfer station,
Yeah.
I love the transfer station. It's my happy place.
Were you there that day that there was something on fire underneath of all the garbage?
No.
You weren't there? Were you there?
I think so.
That was pretty sketchy. Someone threw out like a barbecuer, and it was still smoldering.
Yeah,
Threw
still
out-
have like
people threw garbage.
this
all
thing,
over the place.
this thing fucking leaks too much ash. So there's throw it in the garbage.
I can't shut my burners off.
Right.
right.
Fucking piece of shit.
I thought there was something in my truck that was burning, and I actually walked back there, and there was a big radio that was all melted. I was like, oh shit, that's probably what it was. And I was like, no, something's smoking over there.
Were you on? If you were on R7 or R8, I'd be like, hell yeah, just taking my fucking mandated lunch break.
Yeah.
Watch the truck and the transfer station burn.
Right.
Yeah, then you guys could get to move down there, and you get a new truck. And
Yeah.
for more life tips, hit me up.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I learned that the front load truck is
Holy
shorter?
shit.
What?
Yeah, I've been waiting. Okay.
I learned that the front load truck is shorter than 14'7" with the arms up.
Do it with the dumpster.
No. I was going around the bypass where that bridge is at,
Yeah.
and I'd never gone around there with the arms up. I'm like, oh fuck. Here we go. I'm just hanging on. Oh shit, here we go.
So, kid I worked with, if we had to go under some old bridges or whatever, bosses would always be like, "Hey, how tall is that truck?" He just lied. He just lied to him.
13.3.
He's like, "I'm not driving the fucker." Let's see what happens. See if it really is shorter than that bridge. I was like, I'm gonna ask him, like, is it really, 11.6 or whatever? Like, I don't fucking know.
11.6.
When I was taking my DOT test, somebody was like, "You'll drive under the bridge," and then he'll ask you how tall the bridge was, So we did. We drove under the bridge, and he's like, "How tall is the bridge?" And I'm like, "Oh, 14.6 or whatever it is."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "How tall's your truck?" I don't know.
my test was similar to that. We went under a bridge, and I think my truck was like 13.6 or something. He's like, "How tall is that bridge?" Like, well, taller than 13.6.
My tester made me stop on the side of the road, and he's like, "Act like you're fucking having an emergency right now. What do you do?" I'm like,
Really?
"Fucking, you throw them dumbass little reflective things out there and look for your fusees and."
You were like, make sure my tongue's not in the back of my throat.
Yeah, I had fucking no.
Pull
clue.
out my AK. I take a fucking flank position, and
And jab myself in the leg with an EpiPen. What kind of emergency are we having here, sir? How many wounded? Do we need to call an air support?
right. Am I getting help in the next 2 hours? Probably not. Okay.
Just so you know, we don't have enough rations for overnight, so I'm eating you.
Yeah, he's a fat bastard, so that'd be fine.
Oh yeah, you'd be good for a while.
Yeah. Speaking of that guy's got another week off.
What guy?
Fat
yeah.
bastard.
Oh,
I was gonna leave him. I was gonna tag a can yesterday and just leave
You
a
should've.
note that said, "Get well soon." Like, I feel like I'm new enough. I can't quite do that shit yet.
Sure you can.
Oh hell yeah, you can.
yeah,
That
yeah.
makes
One,
it even better.
one of the new guys.
You will literally have everyone here's behind your back on that
Oh
one.
yeah.
But what the one new guy that Josh got hired, that new guy's first week, he'd fucking put a dildo on the dude's fucking
Yeah.
head of his truck.
Put it on his head.
I was like, that's brave, like real brave.
Then he covered it in frosting.
As he hobbles out of the building, like he just got done using it on himself.
He took another week off. Chris is asking if we gave Cartman his dildo back.
Oh.
Not yet.
The guy keeps calling me.
Why?
Who?
Cartman.
Seriously?
Yeah, he calls me all the time. He's like,
Right.
I might get a job over there. Like, okay.
I'll write you a letter recommendation.
Yeah, I will. As long as he stays for
You
6
should-
months, I get $800. So I don't give a
Nice.
shit.
Fuck that.
What do you mean, fuck that?
You probably never
Just
even seen.
just tell him to get an interview there, so he drives all the way over there. But then tell your bosses do not hire this guy. You do not want this guy.
No. Let him interview. Let him get hired, and then do a sexual harassment thing on him.
Yeah.
Like, he touched me. He blew me while I was training him.
Yeah, he reached up and grabbed my goatee and gently pulled on it and said, "This would feel good tickling my balls." I have never been so offended in my entire life.
Yeah, so Cory made me
Mostly
give him
just
calf
because he doesn't
massages.
ever stop talking while he's sucking my dick. Thought he was annoying while he wasn't. He's annoying when.
That's about what it sounded like too.
I know. I felt myself stepping all over myself.
Cory would make me give him a calf massages when I trained him, and sure as shit, I went through the employee handbook, and nothing in there against it. I mean, I've got no case. I have no case against
I've read
Cory.
the handbook. I know.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
You
have.
read the handbook?
No.
I bet you did.
No, he just.
He probably quizzed himself too.
Like, what can I get away with training this new guy?
No, he's just on the up and up.
No.
He was like, the Lord tugged at my heart, so I read the manual.
You
Well,
know,
if the Lord tugged at my heart, he can tug at my...
Whoa.
Easy.
Hold on, we can't talk religion on this show.
No, I was talking about
Rob
me.
Zilla does not appreciate it.
I was talking about me tugging on him.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Which is not in the employee handbook. It's nothing says you can't. I need to talk to
You
HR
just
about
can't
some of this
tug
stuff.
on it when he says no.
Okay.
That's the thing.
But what about if he asks and I'm scared to say no?
Uh,
I
Or I can't say no
convinced-
because I just don't know how to say no.
I convinced Nick Moore I'm not assaulting or harassing him if instead of making a direct statement at him, I ask him a question.
Well, that's...
And he's like, what do you mean? I was like this. You're a fucking idiot. I was like, that's a statement. That's harassment. But if I ask you, why are you a fucking idiot? I'm just asking you a question.
Are you fucking stupid?
And therefore not harassment because I'm just asking a question.
Are you going to blow me or not?
No. Shit rolls downhill, pal. You'll be doing the blowing.
No, I'm not the newest guy anymore. I'm not
That's
the newest,
true.
There's another new guy.
Out of this group right now.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep, that's you, guy.
Well,
Well,
oh, rules are rules.
Yep. Douche of the week.
Alley people.
gas stations.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought 2 Crispitos and a barbecue bean burrito. You know how much it cost me?
$19.
Good Lord, fatty.
I know. How much do you think it cost me?
9.
It cost me $6.50.
Okay.
Those barbecue burritos are normally like $1.
Well,
They charge
Okay.
me
you
$3.50.
should go to Lawrence's Fine
I
Dining and
should've.
Pornographic Material.
I should have.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then you said pornographic material, and I was like, oh. Porno Larry's.
No, so I stopped at the Liberty Mart yesterday and I'm gonna get a burrito. I thought it was like just a burrito. It was a breakfast burrito. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh god.
It was like 75 cents or something. I mean,
Really?
like everything tasted the same. Like you couldn't, like, oh, that's bacon. Oh, that's a potato.
It was
no,
a-
it was all.
It was all burrito.
It was all the flavors at once, and you know, I'm a disgusting person, but it was pretty damn good. Especially for
Nothing
the
tastes
price.
sweeter than 75 cents.
You're right.
I got a couple tall boys and that, and it was like the tall boys were like $3 a piece, and it was like $6.75 or something. Like, oh,
Hell
it
yeah.
is a breakfast burrito.
You know, in the back, as soon as he left the store, the one guy in the back was like, I told you I'd sell that fucking burrito.
Only $1. But no, it was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. I might start doing that every day.
All right, so overcharging deli food.
Yes. And not having prices.
I don't know if that's a douche of the week. How about douche move of the week?
Douche
Ah,
move
there
of the
we
week.
go.
We'll go with that.
You fucking motherfucker.
Dude.
Good Lord. Have you ever cheers to cut before, drunkie?
That water.
Pretty much.
Don't worry. Next time you come, I will bring the 100 proof shit.
No. Next time,
I got Everclear at the
Oh,
house.
is somebody else going to buy something this time?
I've got Everclear.
I was
at the
gonna make
house.
the new guy buy something, but whatever.
Wait,
Oh,
who's the
yeah.
new guy?
It's your turn.
What do you guys want? Do I need to
That-
run to
that-
Montana
no,
this weekend
that's-
and get some Everclear?
Okay, it's got to be something we're going to want a shot. Nobody wants to shot that shit.
Pussies.
And you can buy Everclear here.
Can you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like
Yeah.
legitimate.
It says Everclear on it.
But is it like legitimate 90 whatever percent?
I don't
it's
know.
80. I'm pretty sure it's.
It might be a little less, but
Well, when I was
still
work-
enough to make you want to not fucking drink it.
When I was working on the road, I'd always get an order from my friends on how many fifths, half gallons of Everclear when I came home through Montana, and you know, it felt like the Dukes of Hazzard, bootlegging across the border, and Yeah, it wasn't that cool, but I thought it was.
Just so you know, when you buy liquor, Jay is partial to pineapple. Yeah.
Is he? Or is that a lie?
You decide.
I don't remember.
No, Jay fucking hates pineapple.
Was that rough ass 99 pineapples I got?
Yeah. And he like kind of refused to drink it.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jay. We didn't give him one of those yet.
No, I got like fucking, what did I count? Like 26 of those when I was gone.
Oh, we need to give Jay a special phrase.
I got it.
Because I don't think he listens to the show.
Are you ready?
Yep.
It's CUZN fucker. Cousin fucker.
I was like, where the fuck are you going with this
I
one?
can see it.
Sounds
The
like
wheels
Elon-
were spinning.
Sounds like Elon Musk's kid's name.
You should probably get it like some sort of like go tag his mailbox or something like that.
Like a baseball hat.
CUZN
Right.
FKR, and he's like, what the fuck?
Actually, if we made a cool enough sticker, and then he just didn't realize what it was for the longest time,
Oh, that'd be funny.
like just leave it on there for like months.
My wife's got one of those crickets that make the stickers. If somebody knows how to make
Like
it work.
Yeah. my wife's got one
CUZN and then FQR under it.
You know, he'd stand out there and like stare at his mailbox and like, huh, like just leave it on there. The only people that know what it is his cousin somehow.
Mailman every day. That sick motherfucker.
No, he'll realize it next time he's inside one of his cousins. He'd be like, oh shit.
Damn it.
That sounds cousin fucker, doesn't it?
Call him how you see him.
We should just
You thought there wasn't gonna be any cousin jokes this week.
Right. You thought wrong, bitch. I know he's like, you guys are probably just gonna make fun of me, and I was real torn on whether we were just gonna do like a roast you episode of the show or just pretend like you didn't exist.
we should probably get some stickers made, and then we'll go through the non-existent phone book, and then just go to like all of the his last name people's houses and just fucking see who talks to who.
We still get a phone book delivered to our house every year.
Yeah, but the thing's like fucking a quarter-inch thick these
It's gotten
days. Like,
small, haven't
yeah, it doesn't even hurt when you get smashed
Yeah.
with it.
My wife always throws them away. I'm like, well, what if I need someone's phone number? She's like, dude, my grandma who still has a
look it up on your
landline.
Right.
Well, yeah, I don't know our number.
Right. There's like 19 people that live in the town that still have a landline.
I think they all still have landlines where I grew up because there's still no cell service.
Stop trying to be practical.
I'm not
bitch.
even joking. Like there's a handful of spots that still have cell service down there, or have cell service. Then so they rely on the landline most of the time.
How does a landline even work?
I have no idea, but that's what I did for a living for like 7 years.
And you have no idea how
No
it works.
fucking idea. I don't know how cable TV works still.
Dude, you're like,
I did that. I did communications work for like 7
Right?
years.
he's like Jay, but like 15 years younger.
Dude, I always wonder about that too. You have like a wire and then a shielding, and then somehow like movies come out of it.
Exactly. like I understand how like
Fucking
like with
I
a
don't
DVD
understand science.
I understand how a DVD works because it's computers. That's all I know. But a cassette tape, like a VHS tape, how in the fuck does that work?
You've
It
never
has the pictures on
But
it.
how does the sound come out?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, see, you have no idea either.
It has the little scratches
never
on
even
it,
thought of
just
that.
like
That's a record.
yeah. It's
But
just
it's
like
not
a
a record.
No, it's a really long record.
But there was a
Does it
needle
really?
in there and cut the vinyl. Or whatever it's made out of, the plastic.
Well, obviously not. Obviously it works.
Yeah, like, digital makes more sense to me than 1970s technology. I understand a
Right.
record because it's got little, ups and downs to make
I don't understand
the
that.
sounds, but
That doesn't make sense to me either. It's a
But-
piece of plastic.
But it makes more sense.
So
to
if
me
I go
than-
grab like an old plastic solo plate and
Yeah,
flip it
it'll
upside
work.
down on a record,
it'll work. It's not going to sound good, but it's going to make a noise.
I think it was on MythBusters. They
No
actually
bullshit.
Guess. They actually made a record. Like they had
lies, lies, lies.
whatever.
Okay, that's your story.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that good, anyways.
Well, duh.
Yeah. I know that my stuff isn't good, so that's why I just sit here and be quiet.
You're just a pretty
Listen,
face.
we just have to naturally embellish your own stories.
It's kind of like
That way they're listener friendly.
Kind of like
Oh.
A-Team, your face on A-Team.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what he did, but he was a pretty face.
Yeah.
Aside from when they had the lady on there.
There was a lady on there?
Yeah, there was a lady on there occasionally. The original A-Team. I never watched the movie because, you know.
So they all just gangbang her or what?
Yeah, probably. Kind of like Sacagawea.
She got gangbanged?
Oh, how did she not? There's like 70 men and one woman. How did she not just get railed?
Yeah, and she wore like a toupee.
Exactly. Well, I don't know.
Well,
what
because you
toupee
get
is.
you get those. I missed that one.
I don't even know what the fuck a toupee is, but it sounded good.
That's a wig.
That's one of those hat things. It's a hair hat.
Yeah, she did not wear one of those. I was thinking that was like a style of clothing.
Maybe she was like
Hair
real
hat.
pretty until she smiled, and then she looked like meth teeth.
You know,
Oh yeah, no thanks.
her people out there are kind of like that. So
And we're back to racism.
Alley
Is that
people.
racism or is that like
That's
a stereotype?
Fascist.
Fascist?
Yeah, isn't that what they say in like Russia? They're like, you fascist bastard.
No, they say that in Portland.
Oh.
Sorry, Portland listeners.
No, we're not.
We'll take calls now.
Yeah, Portland, you suck.
This is live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when do we get the calls?
So give them your number and
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I got some great calls today.
also, your number is now going to be our new customer complaint number.
Well, it'll fit right in with the voicemails I got today.
Yeah.
I was supposed to authorize a $1,000 Amazon charge for an iPhone 11. They wanted information, which I don't have. And then the other one was
You're getting an iPhone?
no, God no, I don't know what this call was about. And then the other one was about a disturbing package is delivered to my house, and if I don't respond to this message, then they're gonna get the authorities involved.
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
I can't wait to find this package. It's at my house. I want to see what's in it.
Right. You better Facebook Live us.
I'm really hoping that it's a setup to build Nikes in my basement. You know,
I guess you
Children-
might as well start those kids out right,
children,
sweatshopping
sewing
them.
machines, and goats.
Like, I would love to have my kids make shit for me, but like, they're not very good at it.
Mine aren't either, but mine are pretty young. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see.
They don't get any
I
better.
don't see any future for them being.
You should probably
having
start
any
them now.
They're-
Listen, kids, if nothing else, you'll always be able to make clothes in a sweatshop.
for 19 cents a day.
You're paying them that much?
Well, I'm not.
Oh.
Nike is. Well, we might have to go with Fila.
Actually,
or-
I subcontracted my kids out, so I get $500 a week. My kids make 19 cents a day. I'm teaching them about management / employees.
You're payroll taxing them, though, right?
I don't think they make enough to get payroll taxed.
No, but see, the government can,
No,
but you can't.
here's the thing, though. So at the end of the year, when they file their taxes for $68, they're going to get back $7,000 in taxes.
No, you live in
I
Idaho.
love how that fucking shit works. I love every woman out there or guy out there or whatever with kids that doesn't hardly work, files taxes, and they're like, I got $9,000 back.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, you didn't make $9,000 at all.
So-
You didn't get $9,000 back. You got $9,000.
So I think this is beyond the statute of limitations on the IRS. And it's what's the statute of limitations on the IRS? 7 years?
I
Yeah.
don't think there's a statute of
tell me
limitations
yes.
for that.
It
Tell
is.
me yes.
Yeah, 7 years.
I was telling
So,
you about this
I-
before.
I used to, when I worked on the road, everything, absolutely everything was a write-off. I rode off the same pair of Oakleys for like 6 years. Same pair of boots for 6 years. Everything for 6 years. And I'd get back like $10,000-$12,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But you probably paid in a shit ton.
Well, I was making really good money. I
Yes.
wasn't getting 100% back. I was getting like 30-40% back or something, you know.
Right, so you paid in.
Yeah, I
and you
paid.
got
I
money
paid
back.
in a shit ton, but I was getting back like every April $12,000. Like holy shit, you know.
What'd you do
cocaine
with
and
it?
hookers.
Cocaine and
Doing a little toot.
Anytime you say that, all I can think of is just a little pile of cocaine sitting on a butthole and just.
Yep. Well, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Uh,
And so when I got
you
a
did
job,
that off your own butthole?
Yeah, I used to be flexible. I had vertebrae removed or something. I don't know what the fuck you do, but
I could see you farting and then like trying to
That's
whip
why he's
around
so
really
short.
quick and be like,
the first year my wife
he sucked a fart out of his own ass.
that
You
call
guys
Guinness,
are gonna bang.
call Guinness. That's got to be a world record. But so like the first year my wife and I were married, and I had a job in Spokane. So that's
No, you didn't.
I did actually. And so I still trying to write all this shit off, but we lived within X amount of miles as the crow flies, is how it's written in the IRS documentation. If you live within X amount of miles as the crow flies, all that stuff's not right. You can't write it off.
Oh, nice.
And we owed like $7,000 that year.
Jeez.
I was like, oh shit, they're catching up to me. They're catching up. And-
It's been a while since we had one of those.
So now we do everything by the books. I wrote off a pair of boots that Workman's Comp bought. I had a receipt.
Oh my god, dude. I messed up once when I was on unemployment, and so I was working a certain amount of hours every week for my dad, and it was like the bare minimum you can work, but then still get your full benefit. And the initial time that I filed it, when I was figuring out my hours, I fucked up the hours, so I put 24 hours instead of 20.
Yeah.
But every week was the same. So every week when I refiled, the computer would bring up that same number. You know, like, it would remember what you
Yep.
typed in before. So I kept putting, for like months, I did that. And all of a sudden they caught on like 9 years later, It wasn't 9 years later, but they caught on like after. And, I tried to fight it and explain to them, like, because I even messed up on a week that I worked less hours. I screwed myself,
Yeah.
and I could have
Yep.
got more. But
Yep.
if
You
that
just kept-
wasn't
you just kept pressing enter on the computer to
right, and if that
autofill.
wasn't proof enough
Yep.
that it was a mistake, I said it was my mistake. But anyway, so instead of making me pay it back, they not only like made me pay it back, they also fucking penalized me, and then did something else. But I owed like $5-something grand.
Did something go in your butt?
No.
Okay. IRS likes to do that.
It wasn't IRS, it was the unemployment office.
Oh,
but of
yeah,
course,
fuck those
they
guys.
want that shit paid off within
Yeah.
a year. So that was $500 and something a month.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I could go on about unemployment stories for a long time. But so when we owed $7,000 that year, I'd been on unemployment. I used to work about 6 months on, 6 months off, but like 2 months here, 2 months there, whatever it was. And the guy's like, "Well, did you to have the 10% taken out of your unemployment?" I was like, "How much unemployment do you think I took? I mean, did I get $70,000 of unemployment?"
Right.
I was like, "I think they cap you at like 10." Like, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I need a living wage, and your unemployment isn't a living wage. And you want me to just take an extra 10% out of it? Cool, thanks.
So I had a buddy. He was down. He got laid off, and he's like, "I'm gonna skip the country." He went down to South America, and he was filing for unemployment down there off his computer.
Oh, shit.
And apparently they check your IP address.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And he'd gotten several $1,000s of unemployment, and he calls me up, texts me, whatever he did. You're like, yeah, I got a 0% interest loan from the state of Utah or wherever we were working at that time because I wanted all that money back. And he'd been bumming it in South America.
Oh my God, that sucks.
But he's like, it really isn't that bad. A 0% interest loan. When I get back to work, it won't be that big of a deal. He's like, so if I get laid off again, can you file for me? And of course I said no.
Wink.
No, when I did construction, there was a lot of things that weren't up to the books. Well, that's past the statute of limitations.
That's Mitch Heddle-Floppen, 1844 Birch Ave.
Well, sometimes down by the bridge.
Yeah. Can you get like a homeless payment if you're homeless?
You know, I've never really claimed homeless status, but I've seen on certain registries where your address is 000, the street that the bridge is on is your address, so you might be able to.
Oh, nice.
Those are the ones with the big red dots on the map. You're not supposed to keep your kids around
Yeah.
those registries.
Does that follow you around wherever you go? That red dot?
I don't have that red dot. I will say I do not have that red dot. That's the one thing I do not want to have.
Sorry.
No, the only crime I'm against is kid diddling. Everything else, whatever. I mean, guy pisses you off, stab him. I don't give a shit. Your neighbor's got something you want, steal it. I don't care, but don't diddle kids.
Yeah. I don't even know what runs through people's mind that's like, God damn, that 7-year-old just looks so bangable.
Especially when he gets his hair wet, he looks 6. But no, that's the one crime that I don't understand. I mean, like everything else, yeah. I can understand.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, God.
Yeah, cutting humans in half is fine as long as they're.
As long as they deserve it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there to deserve it.
Or if it's for science.
There's a lot of people on that review site that could use that too.
So you tell me it's fine when that like 2.5-year-old steals your fucking toast and you throw him in the goddamn wood chipper, like.
Well,
He fucking.
I think
they gotta
punishment
deserve
has
it.
to-
No,
Yeah.
see,
No, not only did he deserve it, but he fucking earned it.
you know, I guess it's not kid diddling. You're throwing him in a wood chipper.
They're like, we watched the tape of that, and while throwing him in the wood chipper was fine, we noticed your hand grazed his little diddler,
So guess what?
and so
get a
you're
red
getting in
dot.
trouble. You diddled him right before you daddled him.
And you get a red dot now.
Diddled him right before you skedaddled him. It's the diddle scaddle.
So just hold him by the feet is what you're saying? Just only hold him by the feet.
Yeah, you just got to make sure your hands are clear of the genitalia.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Make
Anyways,
sure
on that note,
make sure your search history isn't about feet though, because then,
Ooh.
right?
yeah. So yeah, we noticed the foot thing was fine until we looked at your search history and found out you have a foot fetish. That is
And
diddling children.
Now you get a red dot and a green dot.
And a long vacation at the county penitentiary.
What is it? Red dot and green? Is that like you're supposed to stop or go?
Well, you got a point there. You keep Googling.
That's
stop
a don't
doing
stop
it.
here, and if you are here, go the fuck away.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.